Alright, so back to this, carrying on with the game, of course. We have a very special part, and the reason being we kind of pre-fired the previous part. I should have known something was going to happen once we walk up these stairs. But it got to the point where it's like, I'll just hold off till the next part. And again, so what's interesting, right? That guy commented again. I guess it's going to become more of a tradition, right? I'm just going to, if someone comments, I'll just go over whatever they say. Because it generally is like relevant and or something that I don't know. But so we get our own Mega Ring in the future, which I figured like it just logically would not make sense to make a fan game that didn't allow you to Mega Evolve, because that's like one of the preferred one of the preferred, like, sort of mechanics that were added later on in the games, right? Like, Megas, Z-moves. I wouldn't expect, like, frickin' Dynamax or Gigantamax to be in any of these fan games at all. Just given the generation, generally, I can expect... I'm surprised there's Gen 8 Pokemon in this fan game. And I haven't played Gen 8. So that's why, like, a lot of them I look up because I'm not familiar. But pre-Gen 7 is generally a good bet. So I figure that would be later on. Yeah, the gold... I'm confident enough in my abilities. In worst case, I will set every single opponent's Pokemon to 0 if I end up reaching a soft lock state. And need to just break through. So be it, right? I will acquire them later once we're done with this quest. Oh yeah, and the normal badge from Maria and the weirdest, that makes sense, because I was gonna say, I knew that we had obtained it via, ironically enough, abnormal means, right? And that's why our character had that like moment of amnesia, but it allowed us to come where we are. And then I guess I lose my soul because the kingdoms were brought up earlier, are relevant to later on, right? And then the red-haired, interesting, the red-haired woman can create illusions, which, I say we're a red-haired woman in the game. I'm a red-haired man in real life. But for the sake of this, and why it's important is because obviously we're going to seemingly fight Madam X, which, to be fair, I would say is extremely in character for Madam X. Nastasia thinks she's pulling a fast one by going on an unauthorized mission, despite Madam X being completely aware and allowing it to happen to attain her own goal of securing the Jewel of Life. I would not be surprised if this is actually Madam X we're fighting, but it is also possible it's an illusion. Because, and again, even though Madam X is the leader of Team Zen, right? Zen Dictator is her title. She's almost separate from Team Zen at this point, I should say, given that she falls into a category of trainer class where they're, like, beyond normal human. They have, like, access to some magical power or ability, which we know she does. That kind of puts them in a class of their own. I'd say peak sort of human would be, Gira, I think, is a great example, as much as I glaze him. I think Gira is a perfect example of what I consider to be, like, peak normal human in the game, and then you have people who go beyond that because they have access to some sort of magical power or ability that we see. And again, freaking Madam X, holy aura. Madam X has so much aura. And one thing I wanted to talk about is, and I'll end up making a black screen on the game, I'm very curious how early stages of the game were. And the reason being is that with the way the chapter system is playing out, it doesn't feel like one cohesive game more than a lot of like different episodes, which, to be fair, it's a lot more apparent here because it's designed that way, which even though it was the same way in Reborn, it was a lot more one built off the other. And, it wasn't apparent, like, oh, you're on this chapter versus this where you get the whole cutscene or whatnot, right? But, I just wanted to bring that up. I'm not going to do a whole video essay on that. At some point I will, but not now. I just want to fight Madam X. And then Rena is like, man, who else would we possibly be referring to here? But again, so it's quite possible this Madam X is an illusion. But let's do a deep analysis on their, they look normal. They have like normal clothing. I wouldn't put it past this being the real Madam X because it would be in character for her. Yeah, Alexander, so 62nd and 63rd. So yeah, the 3 is Madam X, this person, and then that red-haired woman that Alita has been looking for. And seemingly, I think, and also, yeah, the fact that the pyramid's a spaceship. Man, the ancient Garufans, what's funny is, and this is in insane comparison, if you watch the TMNT 2003 series, spoiler alert, the Shredder in that series is a alien, right, who crash lands on Earth and essentially spends his time building not really building, waiting till humanity advances enough to where he can build a spaceship to leave. That's what it seems like, a plot similar to what's going on here. I don't know where these ancient Garufans came from. Maybe they're aliens. Lord fucking knows. Maybe Pokemon are aliens within the context of this story and the lore or canon of this universe. But yeah, building a spaceship to just get the fuck out. Damn, Garufans hated Earth that much. Like, yeah, Arc, like, what is this? Fucking Sonic? Like, holy shit. But that's a question of why, unless they were originally from outer space. Yeah, Madam X is like, man, why the fuck wouldn't we want that shit? I mean, I feel like it's this is my working theory. Ancient Garufans, that ancient civilization, were an alien race that crash landed. Maybe that's the origin for it, which I don't think is the case, because we do know the origin in the lore and canon for this universe does go all the way back to the ancient Pokemon War in X and Y, because freaking AZ firing the ultimate weapon actually, like, is the end to the conflict. I feel like we should have enough of the water in the Spring of Purification to be fine. Also, so Madam Nastasia seemingly tracking that her boss is here. Like, I was gonna say, Nastasia, yeah, it's like, put Nastasia on the line. It's like, hey, gotta speak to your boss here. Blade Star and Team Zen. And I was gonna say, we're fighting with Alita on this one. Yeah, he's like, man, you know who you're talking to. And this is where our ceasefire against Madam X ends. And then I thought for sure we were going to go into battle, but I guess we are actually. And Malia spawns out of nowhere. Damn, Madam X loses her sword. I guess she'll just break out the Evital and use, what is it? Desolate. I don't even remember what the move is called. Oblivion Wing. Yeah, and then the frickin', we got the wormhole. It's the same person the whole time. They were behind everything. Yeah, and obviously it has orange. Well, what's interesting is, because Madam X, I feel like this has to be Madam X. This, and maybe Malia's an illusion here. Maybe Malia's like dead somewhere. I don't know. Because where was Malia last within our... Because she kind of went off and did her own thing, seemingly. Like, so Malia being here, I will say, is very suspect. I don't think this Madam X is fake. And the reason being is I think, one, she showed up way before this girl, and then two, I think it's very in character for her. I think Malia being here is very odd. If anything, I suspect that this version of Malia is a fake. Because the whole point of seemingly Malia's character was to just kind of go off and do her own thing, right? Damn, she's like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, I thought you, like, why are you saying this as if you didn't already know? But, you know, to be fair, it's like, yeah, she's like, I mean, I guess to be fair, it's been a minute for you, but just perfect. Man, let's beat this fodder. Oh, and Alita's like, I'm doing this myself. I was gonna say, Alita's about to get obliterated. I guarantee it. Yeah, and even Breaksin. But unfortunately, Breaksin's antidote. Is this where the whole Breaksin antidote thing is gonna come into play? With her, again, betraying Isha, or ratting out Isha and telling Nastasia what to get. Let's beat these unknown individuals. I was gonna say, this is like freaking, this is like the equivalent of Ultra Sun and Moon. When you're just the random fucking, I don't even remember what they were. But those like random people show up out of nowhere. Damn, that really one-shot us? That's fantastic. If I had known it had Rock Slide, I probably wouldn't have sent. Oh my god. We got. That fucked us. Hold on a second. I just realized Patience is. Whose fucking Pokemon is Patience? It's someone we have played before. Whose Pokemon is Patience? It's not Malia or Alita's. Is it actually Tesla? No. I was saying Tesla because that's the only other red-haired person I can think of. God damn, get this fucking Snorlax out of here. Holy shit. Please get this fucking Snorlax out of here. This is Malia's team. This is literally Malia's team. So, are we fighting... Are we in actuality fighting Malia right now? Because this is literally Malia's team. So, how... This is kind of a bad setup, but I mean... Oh my god! Alright, well, use the Poison Sweep. Z-move, interesting. So Z-moves do also exist in this game. That is actually cool to know. Yeah, we're literally fighting Malia's team right now. God damn, that one-shot the Mimikyu. Are we fighting... Who? I think we're fighting both... I mean, obviously the ones with the names are Malia's, but I believe on the other side, that's Alita's team. Unless I'm mistaken. The Pokemon are extremely familiar in that regard. So... Damn, I think we lose this. Alright, well... Yeah, we're gonna need to redo that fight. But I think we're essentially fighting Malia and Alita's team, which is very interesting. Unless I am mistaken. I know for a fact the one team is Malia's, though. I do believe that. So, yeah, we obviously need to very much... Because it's not a... we're fighting, what, 12? So, we're fighting 12 total. Do I even have the ability to, like... No, I essentially used all my stuff. Yeah, and I guess that's a problem. Can I just fly right now? That might be a good bet. So essentially I can... Because I don't know if we're going to be able to beat... Can I... I need to... Also, why is it not actually on the screen? Is it because I need to, like, move around? Alright, there we go. I'm trying to figure out how Easy HMs works in this game. I guess that means they can probably just get overrided, if we're being honest. Not necessarily. Ooh. I believe I have Steel Wing as a TM. I don't want to get rid of Acrobatics, because Acrobatics is pretty powerful. So, where is it? Oh my god, I can't even use it here. Well, I will say it does give us an option to teleport, so... Nice, we can heal, but that's not particularly what I want. Damn, and these guys are still here. Oh, and I should be able to use it here at the very least, right? And I can fly to everywhere. I guess to get here, I'll need to go to the outskirts and then make my way up. Damn, making our way all the way back to where's Gearin? Yeah, East Gearin. I can't fly it? You gotta be fucking kidding me. What's going on in East Gearin where I can't fly there? East Gearin City, like, blown up or something? Huh, interesting. And then, where was the latest trainer that I found? I do think that is a question to ask. Neo? Oh, shit, hold on. Did they do the Reborn thing where they actually made their city not dog? That's so cool. I love that type of thing that they do. Where I guess now the city's no longer fucking dog shit. They actually, like, improved it. What do you want? That is actually cool, though. That is a mechanic. Like, that is something that I like. Shoot, I was gonna say, is level 85 the max melodic? But what I'm gonna do, I think, is with easy HMs being a thing, or at least trying to get all of these golden tools, I don't need to worry about HMs being on any of my team. That is so cool, though. Oh my god, and I have to fight fucking all these new people. I guess, to be fair, it accomplishes what we need. Agron. That's... Is it part rock? Or mono steel? It is part rock. Luckily, it used a steel type move. I was gonna say, I didn't even see what was coming out, so that's on me. Poison Dart. I don't think we have anything that's super effective against that combination. Let's just try to do, like, high damage, so do something like this. Can I get to the hotel without needing to... the mall? That is cool, though. I do like when they do that type of thing. When the game does that, I believe it was in here where... And I can hopefully fly to it for future. Now it becomes... Jesus Christ. So where in the hotel am I able to buy these? Because they said the hotel specifically. Oh, the Buizel. And guess where that Buizel is currently? Yeah, that's why I don't, like, it's the story. It's the story, right? I'm not going to replace my, Mr. Blakery. Saki Blakery? Bro, she isn't even fucking here. Come on, man. Oh, AP Center. And then we found this dude's frickin' coin, Man, I don't want these. So, I mean, I have more than enough to buy. Sure. I did not expect that. Give me that shit. Is it here where you buy those? Oh, shit. EXP? Hold on. Before I blow all my fucking money. But achievement points. Alright, so achievement points, and we got 104. And, I mean, so, and this is the golden gear. Oh, shoot, I might need to buy them. I probably do need to buy them. So, I have 104. Let's do math. 10, 20, 30, 45, 60, 85. So, I do not have enough for every single one. I guess it becomes the question of, what do I need to do to actually get AP points in this? It's not a coin conversion. So it's damn. So you can only, and do you get the, alright. So, alright. But here's the thing though, I'm so tempted to use AP points to buy the EXP all. But I feel like that's kind of a waste given a level cap. Which one do I not need? Let's just go down the list. Because Axe is for cut. Lantern is for flash. Surfboard's for surf. Hammer, I imagine, is rock smash. Gauntlet. Scuba gear's for dive. What's Gauntlet for? Probably strength. Wings is fly. Lord knows what the fuck jetpack and driftboard are. Or claws. So let me get everything besides these four. Golden Wings, I think, is a flyer placement. That is, so then what does Easy HMs even do? Hold on, I'm actually kind of pissed. So, Pokemon, Rejuvenation, password. So what's the point of Easy HMs? Because I do have that enabled. All golden tools, oh, well, all golden tools at the start of the game after alright, thanks game. At the start of the game, come on, man. After speaking to Tesla on the docks. Well, I mean, this ain't the start of the game, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to buy these all on my own. But what I will do is, I'm not gonna buy the EXP share, and the reason being, I feel like it's a waste given that there's a level cap. Let's just buy all of these, like, dumb things. Golden Hammer. So that's for Rock Smash. So I don't need to worry about Rock Smash. Lantern is for Flash. Don't need to worry about. So like all the ones that I do already have access to, I should have. Surfboard, Surf. Don't need to worry about that. Gauntlet, I imagine, is for Strength. Scuba gear is for dive. Here's the thing, though. I don't believe we have access to dive yet. And it does because... So what the fuck does the jetpack do? Like, I know for a fact... Is the jetpack, waterfall? Or driftboard is waterfall? I'm just going to do it in order because I feel like the game would want you to do it in order. Well, I guess like, the game would want you to do it in order. That's what makes sense. So we got most of them. right? Let's hope that and I'm very curious how that is that as easy as me, like, let's say going on to here? Yup. So now so where was, I feel on the Avium Island there was, I know for a fact there was a trainer that so not here, right? Because this is just simply you get to here, right? Maybe somewhere here there was a and I mean, so there's a PC here, so if I really want to I could set, but I feel like I'm not doing that shit. Damn, I just do that shit myself. There was a trainer. How did I miss that? Where was that trainer? I swear to God, there was 100% a trainer here. I feel like it wasn't in here though, because this is deserted, with the exception of notable exception of I was gonna say it because we went through here, right? Oh yeah, because this is where. So where did we end up finding? Where? God damn, I can't remember where. I swear to God, it was somewhere on this island. Maybe it was by the village. I think it was by Alamisa. God damn it, I don't like. I think it was here. It was in the desert somewhere. There was a trainer. I don't remember if it's the same trainer class type every time. It's always the breeder trainer. God damn it, that's gonna bother me. That's actually gonna bother me so much that I don't remember where. There's gotta be like a freaking list. Damn, I did not realize it's already been 28 minutes. I've been side questing for so goddamn long. Pokemon Rejuvenation. What was it? EXP trainers. There's got to be a list of where all these trainers are. Because there's no way that... Dude, is there really not a list of where all these... Because I don't fucking remember, which is the problem. Oh my fucking God. It's been... I wasted so much goddamn time. I'm not going to end this part till I win. But that pisses me off. So, there's no way. I feel like there's no fucking way that they wouldn't have a list. I swear to God, I do fucking remember. Was it Alamisa or Sashila? Pokemon Rejuvenation Alamisa. Let me look up the wiki. Trainers. Why isn't it showing? What's funny is I have trainers clicked and it doesn't even show. Nice. Absolutely fantastic. So I have no idea where these trainers are. There's no way that they don't have it. There's no fucking shot that they don't. Pokemon Rejuvenation EXP trainer locations. There's no way that... There is no fucking way. There's no way that that list of trainers does not exist somewhere. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, maybe it wasn't in the Alamisa Urban like I thought, and it was in... But that's gonna piss me off, because I don't remember where they were. Yeah, well, it looks like the trainers section of essentially each one is just... Holy shit. Because I don't fucking remember. I don't remember. I genuinely don't. I swear to God, it was here. There was a trainer here. I don't think it was here, because this place was, like, completely empty. I think it was in the desert somewhere. I just don't fucking remember. I think it was closer to the village, but I don't fucking remember. Holy shit. I just don't fucking remember where they could have possibly been. Like, I feel like there's no way a document doesn't exist where it's like, here's all the locations of there's no fucking way. I feel like there's no way that document wouldn't exist somewhere. That pisses me off. That actually does piss me off. Because essentially it becomes now a quest of finding a trainer. I don't even know where I'm fucking going at this point. Yeah, I'm like somewhere I've never been before. This building literally doesn't even have an entrance. That but I'm not... I need to find this fucking trainer. Here's Mr. Lux. Were they located... They wouldn't be located here. And it is a... Man, there's no... I feel like there's just... that's what's... I've wasted so much goddamn time in this fucking part. This pisses me off. Because I feel like there's no way... And it's not there because I never went there. I don't fucking know where this... I don't fuck... That genuinely... And also that pisses... So what's the point of all these, like, special trainers if there's no way to keep track of the location? I feel like there's no way. There's no fucking way that there wouldn't be an easier way to look for and keep track of all these. There is just no shot. I don't fucking know. I'm on the verge of just moving everyone's Pokemon to level 0 because I'm just actually, like, pissed off about this. I feel like there's no fucking way. There has to be some way to know where these EXP trainers are. There's just no way that it's essentially just you come across one and you have to physically fucking write it down to keep track. There's just no fucking way. I don't remember. I don't remember where that fucking last EXP trainer was. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There's no, I swear to God, I'm Googling it again, because there's no way that document, there's no fucking way. Pokemon Rejuvenation breeder trainers. Oh my God, because it's not, but I remember it was the breeder class. And of course, Audino trainers, perfect. All right, but it's V12. Hold on. All right. That's a good way to put it. Pokemon Rejuvenation, Audino trainers. That's perfect. But this is V12. So, and of course it's a thread. And of course it's not a fucking list. All right, fantastic. When was this posted? So this was posted, and of course Reddit took it down. Grinding. Again, that actually genuinely pisses me off. Sashila. Oh, that's perfect. Is there an Audino trainer after Sashila? Is the furthest one. So there is one in Sashila, which is what I thought. I just don't remember where it fucking... So this is the seeming... I don't remember where they were, but they are supposedly in the village itself. God damn it. Does it actually say specifically where it was in Sashila? Yeah, 330 XP candies. So where is the... Okay, hold on. So it is Sashila. Pokemon Rejuvenation Sashila Village. But it doesn't show... That's the problem. It doesn't show freaking, like, trainers. Because it's not fleshed out that much. So... But I don't fucking remember where, I genuinely don't remember where this, but seemingly again, there is an EX, here it is. Oh, thank fucking God. Man, you should have seen me abusing the fuck out of this in Reborn. If you watched my Reborn playthrough at Agate, you knew that I would spam the fuck out of that one game in Agate Circus to get infinite EXP candies. Because I had the convenience on at that point to just force end with the most optimal... Okay, here's the thing. I do unironically need to initiate this battle, and it's quite possible that these EXP candies are literally doing nothing. How many did how many EXP candy larges did I just... So it's what's funny is it is possible at this. So this is the last 310. That's fine. All right. Now we're where we need to be. Oh my God, I need to do this whole thing again. And I feel like with this in enough, I should be able to work it out. It's just I can't justify not at least, because we made, again, exactly 0 progress in this part. I can't justify continuing the part. I was gonna say, that's not where you need to be. Oh. Did I swear I didn't go through there. Am I actually fucking stupid? Am I actually an idiot? I guess, you know, if I would actually utilize that teleportation. Alright. And again, because I just can't justify... I really spent that long side questing. Yeah, so it looks like 85 is the max. At least we won't... Imagine I just burned like 300. Alright, and I do... So... So yeah, let's do this, right? Let's actually like look and see if, since I now have those for most things, right? Infestation weak, whirlpool weak, poison sweep's hot, flame charge weak, rock tomb useless, incinerate useless, shadow ball useless, brine already have, wave crash and surf I think is good enough. Assured's Aria of Crunch, weak on the others. Bullet Seed. I wonder if there's an easy... Because, like, Move Remember would be clutch. Like, with Venusaur having Giga Drain if we were to go back to it. Huh. So I guess I kind of fucked myself here. Because who actually has HMs on them? Not Diddy, not my Ina. I guess to be fair, I do rarely use Steel Wing. Yeah, so you know what? And everyone has an item, like an actual item, right? Because I'm thinking... Except Talonflame. Can I teleport up without needing to walk through the entire place? Sweet. Alright. So, can I do Pokemon because I don't know if they count as characters in Pokemon Rejuvenation. Oh yeah, so they do. So and they have actual names, funny enough. But I'm literally, oh my god, can this shit not fucking lag? All right. So well, what's funny is it looks like the person who I thought we were fighting against actually has the team that's allied with us. So that is nice. And then let's go characters. So funny enough, I'm learning these guys' names. It's Clear and then Kieran. Again, unknown is their actual roles in the story because I'm not gonna fight myself. Ecclesia Pyramid. Here we go. And okay, I found it. Because I was gonna say, as I suspected, frickin' they were utilizing the teams of Malia. Okay, so they only have 5 each. Alright. I think that's... So they lead off with... I'm just thinking, that Snorlax, I don't want to worry about that Snorlax. I think the best bet is to target the Cherrim, and the reason being that essentially take out one side and the other one will go with it. And I'm not going to lead with Talonflame. I think Leavanny is the best bet here. So, and again, I was going to say, so, I mean, and that's where the illusion comes in, is we're fighting against someone who we don't believe to be the case. So maybe it is genuinely the case that this isn't Madam X. I still do feel like, this would be very in character for Madam X. So, but what's funny is it does seem like we are just fighting. It's not that they have the teams of Malia and Alita. They're just tricking us into fighting them. And that's why I'm like, how the fuck is Malia here? Like, but I guess she would be here regardless. We would just be fighting against her, so. But yeah, I think, again, we can make this work. And I still am recording, right? I'm not fucking that up? All right, sweet. Shoot, I didn't even realize Cherrim transformed. What typing does it gain when it transforms? Does it even gain a typing? So yeah, just focus fire on the one. It outsped us. Interesting. But I was going to say, focus fire on the one. Yeah, use my Ina. Gramble. So Gramble is a fairy, so we're probably going to have to take the L on that. But what we'll do is, for fairy typings, it does have Rock Slide, so I don't want to send in Talonflame. Maybe we just use, because what? Floatzel has, Leavanny has Poison Jab. I'm thinking we just send out Floatzel here. Aegislash. Goodra. Goodra's Dragon. Nice. So Dragon Didine's good against the Mimikyu. Oh, that's actually clutch. Hawlucha. That's clutch that we got the paralysis. Damn. But this is what I wanted, because now this should be a pretty kind of cakewalk, essentially. Hydreigon. Damn, she got the, I was going to say, got the Lin Hydreigon. So yeah, we will win this fight, but unfortunately I do think that means us winning against our allies of Malia and Alita in this regard. So yeah, I bet you've yet to, again, I was going to say, I think it very interesting the teams we fought against. Yeah, so, damn, we beat everyone. We're the fucking, but again, you know, funny enough, so they were, and this was actually a Madam X plan, which was the thing I wanted to confirm. That is hilarious as shit. So we literally just 1v5. Our character is the equivalent of like a team at 100% capacity versus like, or an organization at 100% versus 90%. 90% just us, you know? Damn, we literally just let them push us like that? There's no way. But Malia was actually here, because I was going to say, if we are fighting Malia's team, seemingly they are actually here. Damn, what the fuck? Why the disrespect to, well, I guess, escort? You say get as in, I think you mean escort. Damn, we really let them just shove us like that? Come on, man. We 1v5'd our entire old squad. There's no way we're letting this person just shove us like that. Like, come on, man. You know. But yeah, I was going to say, very interesting. We're fighting a very peculiar... Funny enough, they would have beaten us that first time. Damn, and the breaks in... I was going to say, she is in... I don't know who that would be referring to. But Breakson was still attempting to evolve, right? At least as we knew. The Sakitron. Oh, my God. Wait, who's speaking right now? Oh, it's, funny enough, us under the control of... That's freaking Crescent. I still have zero idea what Crescent's role in the story is. Dahlia, interesting. So an actual name for Crescent. Dahlia and Kieran. Damn, it's like we can call people names. The Behem. Oh no, it's Kieran, and then this person's name's Clear. Friggin' why not transparent? Man, holy cornball, shut the fuck up. Damn, knock the fuck out of that shit. Damn, yeah, I was gonna say, Breakson's gonna evolve. Oh, shit. Which, funny enough, they were able to acquire that through Team Zen. You know, through, Nastasia. There! Hey, get her ass. Man, yeah, it's like, man, shut the fuck up. Oh, shit. Delpha. Damn, just spawns a new one. Hey, Adam. Oh, shit. And yeah, with his memories. Damn, yeah, she was like, what the fuck? She was about to get them to fight each other. Oh, shit! Man, we better not lose this fight. Tyranitar Beast. Telluric! Ooh, we got the... We better not lose this fight. Blue Flare? Man, we ain't doing that bullshit where we're gonna put ourselves in a fucking coma or whatever. Matrix Shot. Let's use the blue flare on the Clean Clang. What does Matrix Shot even do? I want to... I should be able to see what it does. I see. Oh, god damn it. I should have suspected something like that. So I'm going to use an Earthquake, but we got the flying type in handy. The flying type in the back. Ooh, Mega! Give me that shit. This is our first time Megaing in the game. Slash and burn. Matrix shot. There's no way that Kling Klang is surviving. Oh, wow. Of course, it has a fucking air balloon. Wow, only rocks? Let's just send out the mono rock. So shoot, how do we deal with that? Shoot. What does that move do? Well, here's the thing. I know for a fact. Yep. Which is why I did that. There's no way. Okay, thank fucking God. What's Ore Beetle? What type is Ore Beetle? Well, if it would just give me the goddamn type instead of the whole ass just Bug Psychic. So it is a Bug Psychic type. Mega Ring Instinct. There we go. Oh my god. Thank God we won this fight. I was gonna say, if I lost this fight and had to redo everything, I'd be so fucking pissed. Get that Behem out of here. Interesting. Damn, what about Madam X? Madam X is like, bitch, you ain't finished your goddamn job. Damn, they beat Crescent? I wasn't even aware of that. Bruh, there's no way Crescent had zero, like, a complete unknown impact the entire story and then just gets taken out. Damn, what the fuck? I was gonna say backflip. Cool. I mean, to be fair, I would also kill Crescent if they were that strong of a being. So Crescent just existed in the story for seemingly an unknown reason to us as of now, and is now dead and out of the picture. Damn, we were good. I was gonna say. Damn, we 1v5'd our entire squad. Who's coming up on the goddamn... Oh, shit. Hey, looks like we finally got the water we needed. What is happening right now? What cutscene are you seeing? Oh, shit, this looks nice. This is nice as shit. Damn, she's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought Malia was... So, they thought it was Malia, because we didn't know who was actually in the pod. It was an unknown individual who was in that pod. We don't know who it was. That's why I was like, I didn't think it was Malia. That's why I thought she was who knows, though? Genuinely, who knows? Lavender? Sure. Well, I mean, unfortunately, Lavender, yeah, Isha, you know. And yeah, that's why told Nastasia not to trust Isha. Yeah, I was going to say shock to us, too. Damn, we're just going to sit here and chill then? Alright. I'm going to save and end it here. Holy shit. I did not think it would take nearly as long, but we had the two big fights, right? Again, and funny enough, well, I'd still like to think that I would have recognized at least Malia's team and be like, wait a second, we're fighting against some sort of like phantom illusion, aren't we? I guess whenever I do naturally get more AP points, I will, we still got that fucking transmitter. Oh yeah, so cut, rock smash, flash, surf, strength, dive, fly. So I'll still get the rest. I'm not going to spend money on the EXP share. I like it in normal games, but for this one solely because of a level cap and the fact that I have 300, now have 300 EXP candy. Large, extra large is they're just 0 point. But with that, I think this is a good time to end it. Don't really have much else to say. So, yep. Oh, geez. That's it for this one. See you in the next one.